right, man. I seen an article that said the Pistons win total over and under. It said at 27.5 games. I seen another article. Well, I seen on FanDuel, which I bet would had the Detroit Pistons win total over under 20. I think it's 26.5 on FanDuel. Win total over and under. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Now, my expectation and my reality, and the reality is two different things. My expectation for them should be, I'm thinking over and under should be, I'm thinking they should win about 35 games. The East is kind of in the transition. I think Boston is the dominant team out East. See what Miami do when it comes to Dame Lillard. But I feel that I feel that Boston is the team that's on the rise. That's what I feel. I think Boston is a team that's kind of on the rise. They young. They still figuring it out. Could it be some dysfunction there? Absolutely. I don't know why they stopping at a green light, but hey, it is what it is. I think that's, just dysfunction there. And Joe Mazzulla got to figure it out. And everybody just figure out, you put a team together or you start coaching a team, no matter how good they are, and it's supposed to be it's going to be some type of speed bumps. It's supposed to be easy to coach, and it's not. You got to remember, Doug Collins was there before, when they got Scottie Pippen. Dang, bro. Man, I hate driving down these little narrow streets. They don't have no turning lane or extra lanes, but nonetheless, but when he was there, when Pippen was there, but Phil Jackson was convinced Michael to take the ball out of his hands, and that's why the Bulls started winning. So, yeah, that's why they started winning and stuff, and but nonetheless, coaching matters. But outside of that, I think the East is up for grabs. Miami, we'll see what happens. They lost some key pieces. Toronto, they looking to trade Pascal Siakam. Atlanta, a lot of talent. I don't know what's wrong with Atlanta. They got a bunch of talent. I just think they got a bunch of guys that's not committed to playing defense, and that started with your best player, Trae Young. Milwaukee, I think they needle pointing down. Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton ain't doing nothing but getting older. So I think it's the countdown to Giannis leaving, or till they be able to get somebody to go with Giannis. Philadelphia, Joel Embiid gonna get injured again. You're gonna put a toxic James Harden in that locker room. Good luck with that. So now you starting to look at some things or whatever, and it's like you look out there, and Cleveland, they on the rise. They looking to move Jared Allen. So they gonna go a little bit smaller and lose a little height and length, and see if that worked for them. So it's interesting, to say the least. It's very interesting. I think if the Pistons can defend and run and have some discipline, where Dwayne Casey, the only discipline he required was them to jack up threes. If they defend, run, be disciplined, and attack the rim, I think they'll be all right. You seeing that Ashur and Amen Thompson is using some type of technology to help them shoot the ball better. And I'm gonna talk about that too, because I got an interesting story I learned. I took a certification class, and it had a little bit to do with that. Come on, man, y'all stopping at green lights and all day. Jesus Christ. Hate being out early on the weekends because these old people can't drive, bro. But yeah, I think that should be around 35 win total, bro. Really, I want to push closer to 40, but health amongst the young NBA community ain't too high a priority. I don't know what these guys be doing in the offseason, bro. They come back. Rudy Gobert ain't been able to do a post move his whole career. You know, Joel Embiid don't come back in no superior, better shape. Jokic did. Jokic lost all that, lost a bunch of weight, and he figured out they had to get in better shape. Well, you play at Mile High, so that's understandable. But a lot of these dudes, you know, a lot of these dudes don't work on their game, don't work on their nutrition, don't work on their health, or nothing. You know? So in a way, it's really a waste of time. But with the Pistons, they can stay healthy. And I think what I said about them running, running and attacking the rim, that's gonna cure them of kind of learning how to play half-court basketball together, and that learning curve they gonna have without, you know, especially if they go with a starting lineup without that many shooters. Running and attacking is gonna allow them to kind of transition easier into the half-court game, allowing guys to develop the shoot and all that type of stuff. So getting on the transition and running and getting downhill and getting to the rack, that's gonna bless them a lot. That's gonna bless them a lot. But I think they can. They do those things, remain healthy, being the fifth one. I think they should be over 27.5, and if they not, you know, or they at 20, you know, they anything 30 or less is, I mean, anything less than 35 is a disappointment. Because I bet you Orlando gonna be above 35. They're gonna be close to 40, and they starting to figure it out. We need to start to figure it out. We need to start to figure it out. And it really ain't no excuse. We need to start to figure it out. And I believe they can. You know, and that, you know, if you go with Duran, unfortunately Stewart, Cade, Wiseman, Duran, Stewart, Ashore, Cade, and Ivy, then, you know, like I said before, it's going to be some shooting problems. But you can overcome that by attacking the rim and maybe featuring Wiseman posting up a little bit. So, but, yeah, I think they should be above the 27.5 mark. I think they should be north of 35 wins. But what I believe and have expectations for don't mean that's necessarily going to happen. You know, it doesn't mean that's necessarily what's going to happen for the Pistons. You know, I don't think Monty could work miracles, you know, overnight. But what you do want to see them do is progressively get better throughout the season, like Orlando did. That's what you want to see. So, yo, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good313, Venmo, CJ Good313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.